I think everything is better with elf ears. Hello friends, my name is Morgan M. Steele, I'm an author, and today we're talking about the Renaissance Festival! Woo! So, the Renaissance Festival is one of my favorite events of the year around where I am. It falls in like the end of August until the beginning of October, so it's every weekend in September, and then they'll usually do one Monday and one Friday. You should look up where one is near you. It might be different than that, but it's always a fun time. I have a blast every single year. And today we're going to be talking about the one that I just went to, was it last weekend? Yeah, with some friends of mine. So, in my brief handful of years as a Renaissance Festival attendee, I've worn many costumes. So, my first year, I was like a junior in high school, or maybe like a senior. I wore like a Halloween costume. It was black on the top, and it had an orange skirt, and I had my hair in like these two little braids at the front, and then the rest was just down. And it was fine. I don't think there are any pictures of this that still exist because the person I went with I am no longer friends with. That's a whole other separate story. But I had a great time then, and I knew that this was like something I wanted to do like a lot in the future. The next time I went, I was a freshman in college. I wore my fourth doctor scarf that I knitted myself. It is ridiculously long. It took me 3 years to knit, like you don't understand. I was a Whovian for a while. It's, you know, part of me. Yeah, and it was not like a costume. I was just wearing like a fall jacket and then the scarf, but I got a lot of compliments on it still. Like a lot of the vendors had a really good time with it and they were like, "Oh, Madam Doctor," like that kind of thing. And that was fun. The year after that, I went with an ex of mine. It was a shitty day. It was not a fun time because of them, because of the way they treated me. But I wore a Kingdom Hearts cosplay. I was Shion. My original plan was to wear the Organization 13 hood, but it was 80 degrees that day, so I just wore her outfit from the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, which is just like a black top, white skirt, keyblade, wig. It did not look great. I would give her maybe a 4 out of 10. Maybe less than that. It was not a fit. But I did get, you know, some fun interaction with people, so that was fun. And then junior year, I did not go because of the pandemic. Senior year, I did go with some friends of mine, some of whom you may recognize. I'll put a picture on the screen. We just went in cute little costumes. I was wearing like an elf princess outfit, which is mostly my Sarah Sanderson cosplay that I scrapped. Orange and purple skirt, pink top, elf ears, flower crown. Pretty simple. She got the job done. It was fine. I felt great, looked great. I love wearing elf ears, and I think that was the first time I had elf ears. I got these at Hot Topic for $5, and these are the ones that I wore then, and I still wear them now. They're like durable. I don't know, they're like rubber or something. And I put a little eyelash glue on the front part of them here under my real ear, and then they stay on all day long. So you should do that. I've seen they have like pierced ones too, so that's really cool, and they do them in different skin tones now, so very fun. You should get some. And if they don't match your ears, you can do like a little bit of foundation on them to make them match a little better, or just blend out the part of your ear that touches it with some foundation. That would be an easy solution to that problem. And then last year, I went to Renaissance Festival. I was with a good friend of mine and my mom, and I was dressed as like Renaissance Raven. So I had like a black dress, purple corset, gem on my forehead. And that was fun. I got some compliments. That was nice. I was not wearing my nice cosplay cape because the Ren we go to, it's all dirt. It's not like paved. It's just dirt roads. And so I didn't want to get it like muddy or anything. So I wore just like a cheap Halloween costume, purple hood. Now, on to this year. My aforementioned college friends and I decided that finally, this year, we would all go to Renaissance Festival together. We all converged at one of our apartments for a sleepover. What are you doing? Why?
I need a glass of water.
Well, it's a good thing you got an aisle now. Chelsea, say hi. And Phil's over there.
What about Granticus?
Oh, great. Say hi to the YouTube channel. We're not streaming. We might make a vlog.
Clean water.
He's right. He's right. I'll link some charities or something. Look who he is.
I want no one. Morgan, I'm not decent.
We went to Walmart to get some last minute costume pieces, and then finally we got into costume. Connor, how you feel about going to your first Renaissance festival today?
Oh, peachy keen.
Peachy keen. Where are the armbands from?
Amazon.
Oh, incredible. Phil, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Are you excited about your first Renaissance festival?
A little bit, yeah.
Are you excited to get up at Renaissance?
Yes. I want a giant turkey leg and a lot of mead. I'm super excited.
And if we don't get mead there, we do have mead here. I had some technical difficulties, you know, cosplay crunch and all that. I looked down and I was like, ooh. That should be
Am I a man? Or am I a Muppet?
I am a Muppet right now. And then the next day, we arrived at the fair.
I read about the wizard. Oh my god, it's that wizard. Oh my god. He's so fat, just a long ass beard.
Also, before we get any further, I want to say half of this footage is mine. Half of this footage is courtesy of Mr. Movie Turtle. He's also doing a video about this same experience. This is our Margaritaville. It's too soon to make that joke. This is our Rainforest Cafe. You know, he and I are both making vlogs. It's gonna be a good time. We put all our footage in a Google Drive and we're like sharing with each other. So, yes, we can thank Movie Turtle. Head on over to his channel, send him some thanks. If he has done the video and it's uploaded now, I will put a link here. If not, I will link it in the description once he gets that uploaded. So, that's that. Here we go. Pretty early into our adventure, we stumbled upon glitter pixies. So these are lovely ladies that go around the fair, and they have wands full of glitter, and they will put glitter all over you. It's very fun, little fairy dust moment. You can tip them, you don't have to, they just do it for free. This is Phil getting glittered, Phil with one L, dear friend of the channel. We love him. He was also there. And yeah, Connor chickened out. Connor, get in there. Connor, get in there.
Get those titties in there, brother.
I got it.
I don't want it all over.
He chickened out of glitter. I do think that was the smart decision though, because I got glittered right after Phil did, and it stuck to my sunscreen, and I had like a second layer of skin the whole day, and it was just sparkle. And I didn't get to shower until the next day when I got home. So there's probably sparkles in my sheets, actually. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, Connor, we we made fun of you in the moment, but I do think you made the right choice. We watched the parade, and the Queen came by. We did a little bit of trinket shopping. I will get into that. I'll give you the lowdown on all the trinkets I got because I love trinkets. I'm a gal who loves trinkets. Oh, there was this lady who we were walking by. She was at a stall and she was like, "Hey, pretty girl, can I play with your hair? I am bisexual." So I said, yeah, absolutely. And then this happened.
I'll be right back.
That's only $5, so I have it. So I bought it, obviously. I don't know how to use it, but I'm gonna figure it out. And then, you know, we walked around for a little bit. I got a Gatorade because I had a dehydration headache. And then we got some pizza. They were like huge slices. They were like this big, thin crust pizza. I had a pepperoni slice. It was very lovely. It was huge. It was $5. Totally worth it. Very yummy. And then we decided it was time to get drunk. What are we waiting in line for, Connor?
Mead.
Mead. Have you had mead before?
No.
No, it's good. It's like wine, basically. It's really good. So, for those of you who don't know, mead is a type of alcohol. It's like a wine, but it is honey-based instead of grape-based. So, you use honey instead of grapes. It's a lot sweeter. It is like the oldest form of alcohol, and so a lot of Renaissance festivals will have mead on tap, and they did. I had like this dragon fruit one. It's called Red Dragon. And I also just had like a plain honey mead, and those were both very good. I only had 2 drinks. They were $9 each, which is crazy, but I did get drunk and I spent less than $20 on alcohol, so I cannot complain. Anyway, here's some footage of us absolutely vibing in one of the pubs. Sometime after that, we went to meet a merman! He was very pretty. He was very nice. He had like an Irish accent. I was very into it. It's one of my favorite things to do at the Renaissance Festival. It's free to like go get a picture with them. You can tip them, of course. I always do. I left him a tip. And then they said you could do like wishes for $5. I don't know what that was. But yeah, he was very nice. It was very fun. I had a good time. I was already drunk by that point, so I was really having a great time. We did some more shopping. We shopped around. We got more trinkets. We browsed costumes. We did not get any. Well, I didn't get any because they're very pricey there. It's worth it because it's like stuff that's going to last you, especially if you're going to plan to go to these fairs once a year. Like this, it's nice stuff. It's going to last you. It'll be part of your costume for however long, but it is pricey. So I did not get anything like that this year. No like big costume pieces, no dresses or anything like that. No corset. I attempted to get some dinner, but the vendor didn't know what kind of oil the stuff was fried in, and I have a nut allergy, so I don't play around with that kind of thing. But I did get a glass of cider. It was so good. I love apple cider. Here's me almost tripping on a step right outside of a little castle arch thingy.
I wouldn't have noticed it if you had tripped.
And now I'm going to talk about all the trinkets I bought. So, yeah, first and foremost, like I said, got this little hair scrunchie thing. It has like a wire in it, and it's very long. So there's like a lot of stuff you could do with this, I think. And it did come with instructions, but I am mystified by them. It came in handy. It was great. Because my hair was kind of getting in the way. And it was just, especially with my goggles on, it was like all in my way, and so this was kind of a lifesaver. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I got this. This is a bracelet. It's leather, and it has a lock on it. So it's like a little lock bracelet, and this would be very fun to like fidget with, which is why I got it. I was like, this would be nice to fidget with when I'm bored at work. So I got that. I did get this in terms of costume pieces. This is a skirt hike. So you unbutton it, you put the loop through your belt, and then you feed the fabric of your skirt through the hoops, and it just keeps it up off the ground. So this was $15. This is a good purchase. I will definitely be using it next year. And they had different colors too. I just got this brown one because it went with my outfit, and I prefer the brown tones over the black tones generally at Renaissance Festival. So there's that. Oh, I got these earrings. They were $3. They were on a tree of like clearance earrings. So anything on the tree was $3. Yeah, very pretty, cute little dangly butterflies. And then this is my trinket bag. I brought one because I knew, there would be little trinkets to collect. So I did get some rocks. I got a moss agate worry stone. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Very cute. And then this one is sunstone. I also got this bracelet there. This is carnelian, which is a stone that's good for creativity. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm an author. So I love little stones like this. I'm also a witch. So I also bought this vampire charm because, as we've established, I am a certified vampire girly. We picked up these shells in line for the merman. They were on the ground. This is what the ground was made out of. Instead of like gravel, it was all shells. So I have 4 of those. I have this one, which I'm assuming we also picked up in the same spot. I think Jamie handed this to me. And then this is a screw. We were outside the line for the merman, and Grant said to Connor, "Oh, buddy, I think you lost a screw." It's an inside joke. And Connor handed it to me, and he said, "Here you go, here's a trinket." And I kept it. And now it's one of my most prized possessions. So, I have that. And then I got this little rock, little tiny piece of quartz that was given to me by someone who was trading trinkets. So that was very sweet. Oh, so, while we were getting drunk at that pub, there was this band playing. They were called Jean Marie and the Lads. And we were walking away. They were still performing. I didn't want to interrupt, but they had a basket of t-shirts at the edge of their thing, and it was like $15 for a t-shirt. I was like, that is not bad. I will have to come back and get one because I'm like really vibing to this music. And so we wandered around for a while. I kept checking my watch. No, I didn't, because this is a Fitbit and I didn't wear it there, and we will get there. But I kept checking my phone, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss their last performance, and I'm not going to see them, and I'm not going to be able to get my shirt. And I was like sad about it. And then we were like near the pub where they were. It's called the Throne of Swords. We went back later, and we were like in that area, and I was like, oh my God, it's the Throne of Swords. And so I walked over, and they were there. They were packing up. They were still there. And I was like, I was drunk at the time. I was like, hi. I really, really liked your music earlier. I was wondering if you had any t-shirts left. And she's like, oh yeah. She was so nice. She's like, oh yeah, what size do you need? And I was like, medium. And she's like, here you go. So I have this shirt. I'm going to treasure it until I die. It's very nice. And then I also got a CD from them because it was like $20 for both, and I was like, well, I'm already getting the shirt, I might as well get the music. And then I looked on Apple Music, and they're not on there, which is very sad. Maybe they're on Spotify, maybe they're on YouTube, but anyway, Jean Marie and the Lads, and this one is called Lads on the Side, which is so good. And I went to the gift shop, and I got this shirt, and I got this shirt. Papa, bunches want me. I'm bisexual. Yeah, speaking of clothes, it is now time to address the elephant in the room. Let's talk about the costume. So, this year, I went with kind of a steampunk, like, inventor type costume. I didn't know it was steampunk day when we went, but it was it was steampunk day when we were there. So, that worked out great. I had goggles on my head. I had a belt, my utility belt with all my tools on it. We're going to get to that. Here's a group picture with everyone. Yeah, I'm planning on, improving upon it. These are the things that I would like to do to improve upon it. Number one, painting my tools. They all look nice. Time has passed. It is now the next day. This is kind of a test. I'm going to try to keep it brief. Anyway, I was watching back the footage I got yesterday with my pretty elf ears and my sparkly makeup and the pretty green lights and all of that, and for whatever reason the audio pooped out. I don't know if my microphone disconnected or what, but it just, and then you could kind of hear me talking at the end, but the static was so overwhelming. I was like, I will just re-record. What I was saying was the costume I wore this year is the first one I've ever felt like I could improve upon and wear again, and these improvements would be like painting the tools on my tool belt, which I planned to do this year, and then I just ran out of time. I want to get some pouches for my belt so I can put my phone in there really easy, like some leather pouches or cloth pouches or whatever I could find or purchase or thrift or whatever. That would be nice. Little pouch for trinkets. I was talking about getting a little potion bottle to pour Gatorade into, because like I said, I had to buy a Gatorade because I had a dehydration headache and it was really bad, but I drank it and it went away, so that's probably what it was. Anyway, those kind of improvements, but I do plan on actually wearing this costume again, which is awesome and really sweet and awesome and great and wonderful and awesome. Yeah, I'm wearing my Jean Marie and the Lads shirt. If they do have a YouTube, I'm gonna link it below, because you could vibe to some of their music. It's good stuff. I had this whole emotional monologue about hanging out with my friends and going on an adventure, and all of those things still apply. I had a really, really, really great time at this Renaissance Festival. Like I said, in some of the years previous, specifically the one where I went with my ex, I kind of did not have a great time. Their attitude towards me just kind of soured the whole day for me, which sucks because I love the Renaissance Festival and I look forward to it every single year, and you know, they ruined my experience, but they were a shitty partner. So, you know, there's all of that. But this year, you know, I got to go with people I really do care about and people that I don't get to see super often. Movie Turtle, Phil with 1L, all of our college buddies, like, with the absence of a couple members of our group, but almost everyone was there, so that was really nice. And I don't get to see them all that often, and so to be able to go somewhere and get dressed up and do something really fun with them, and have some fun food and some beverages and meet a merman. Like, I love doing those things, but I love doing them even more with my friends. So, yeah. This was Phil and Connor's first year going to Renaissance Festival, so I hope they liked it. Movie Turtle, did you have a good time? If his vlog is out by now, then we'll have the answer to that question. But did you have a good time, Connor? Did you like it? Did you have fun? Are you gonna come again? It's gonna be great. Yeah, so all of those fun things. But yeah, I may or may not have to order a new microphone. I guess we'll see. Because it was like charged yesterday and it's still charged. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like a connection problem with the wire or whatever. But I have another one in my Amazon cart. So if this footage doesn't come out well, Morgan's getting some new equipment, which is fine. I was kind of overdue for a new microphone anyway. Have you been to a Renaissance festival? Have you ever been to one before? Did you have a fun time? Did you eat a giant turkey leg? Did you dress up? What did you dress up as? Did you have a good time? Did you meet a merman? Let me know in the comments down below. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. And as always, take your meds, drink your water, and I'll see you next week.